Mr. Clampitt, will you tell us what's the purpose of this City-County Survival Plan Council?
The Mayor Cabell, and the City Council have come to the feeling that this is most vital that we citizens of Dallas take every precaution to put ourselves in a good position from the standpoint of protection of all the citizens of the community. And I've been asked to chairman this committee, and on the committee will be many of the prominent citizens of our city and county.
You'll be concerned with disseminating information about kinds of civil defense equipment that a family should use. What kind of equipment would this concern?
Well, this equipment will, of course, the first thing everybody thinks about is the fallout shelters. Next thing, of course, would be the equipment that goes in those shelters, and some of the things that, oddly enough, we never think about, like, for instance, the storage of water. It's not easy to find something that you're sure can contain water for a long period of time, but you can leave in there. There has been a product developed, we found out, that is very economical, that can do this job. That's one example. Such a thing as a radiometer to test fallout. Other things with the type of food to have in there and how much we'll want to, and how long it'll last the family. A package deal, perhaps, that can come out through the various retail outlets in town that can be purchased by the citizens. Our main mission is to find out where it can be had, to be sure that it is available to all the citizens of Dallas, and to tell them where they can get all of the necessary things to protect themselves.
Mr. Clampitt, in the past, there's been considerable talk about public apathy towards civil defense. Is this apathy being replaced by public interest?
I certainly think it is. I think I'm as guilty as anybody else up until the last, perhaps, month. There has been, in spite of the fact the civil defense has done a wonderful job, that the public apathy has just been so low, or the apathy has been so high, we'll put it that way, that there's been very little interest and very little action. But in the last month or 2 months, it seems like there's a tremendous amount of activity, and it's obvious that the citizens of Dallas are becoming extremely aware of our precarious position.
If you were asked to get up before the citizens of Dallas and try to drive home to them the point of importance of civil defense, what would you say to them? How would you sell them on civil defense?
Well, I think the first thing that I would say is something that struck me, and a fact that I found out only today. Due to all the figures that we have now available to us, it's obvious that if a family and if the citizens of our community protected themselves properly with all of the necessary things, that 97 out of 100 approximately could be saved, which is a tremendous difference in the way it stands right at this moment as to what it would be. And that, to me, would mean that the community of Dallas could survive almost intact from a standpoint of human life.